uh, lagu ni masuk dalam harian Metro. Kugiran band Speeches adalah kugiran yang sedih sangat. Kami keluar. Memang tak keluar, memang tak dapat apa-apa publicity sejak 10 tahun kami bermain muzik. Tapi pada suatu harinya, saya punya bassist panggil saya dan cakap, "Ben, kita keluar front page harian Metro." Saya cakap, "Ya ke? Apa dia tulis?" Lalu bassist saya cakap, "Dia orang tulis lirik syaitan." Buah cempedak. I started Band Speeches in 2000, late 2002. So I guess that's the oldest. ROM is pretty recent, maybe a couple of years ago, and Panda Hit Curry was probably about 2005, yeah, around there. So yeah, been around, but never went anywhere. Don't ask why. Well, I don't know why. Yeah. Tunjukkan everybody, aku suka jolok, 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 jolok. Aku suka jolok, 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 jolok. Aku suka jolok, 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 jolok. Jolok, 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 jolok. The goal for each one of the bands is different, although that I guess the common goal for all three bands is that we wanna fuck things up. We wanna try to, I don't know actually. I really don't know. I think it's just a reaction to being bored, to watching other people and not being inspired at all, and just try to give them something back and go like, "Hey, I know you think you're great on stage, but here's my music. What do you think of this?" And usually it met with a lot of different reactions, but they go like, "Oh yeah," and they'll just brush it off the side because, you know, it's not real music to them. Jolo, 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 jolo. Aku suka jolo, 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 jolo. Aku suka jolo, 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 jolo. Jolo. Kasih. I guess real music is anything that's not pretentious, that's not too overplanned, and like real music has soul in it. I guess you gotta look inside yourself and pull out something from yourself and give it to the public, give it to your audience, and you've got to have the guts to do that, which I think a lot of people don't do that. They hide behind fancy equipment, they hide behind loud music, they hide behind nice clothes, or, you know, hipster shit. I think that real music just surpasses all of that. You can have that. That's like the dressing on the cake, but, you know, real music is at the core. It's the cheese inside the chiffon. There's no cheese in chiffon. That it's the it's the chocolate inside of the donut. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a bad lyricist as well. That's why I think most of the songs are vulgar. Lagu pasal kawan-kawan lama. Mungkin ku rasa ini dari dulu. Kini ku ingatkan kawan masa dahulu. Gelak ketawa bersama-sama. Itulah masa kami tak ingatkan masa. Membesar
Puasa bersama, gatal bersama, hisap rokok 7 batang sehari saja. Tiada wang, hey, tidak apa. Ada ku kisah poket, lu ada shilling saja. Siapa milik handphone? Kod saya 03. Kalau kami dah janji, kami pasti jumpa. Kami keluar, naik Proton Saga. Kereta itu milik bapa dia. Pekan ke Panda, senang jumpa awet. Ombak menanti kedatangan kami. Pasir pantai lembut sekali. Oh yeah. Suka bergambar kerana masa akan pergi. Ku hendak kenangan ini kekal abadi. Kami gembira tanpa rezeki, tiada risau di hati. Sekarang ku harap kau jangan kahwin lari. Are you?
No, I think that I did a little bit of well, I've been keeping up a little bit with Singaporean politics and what's happening here, and like the PAP, the pub. Is that the pap is what you put the curry and the potatoes in back in Malaysia? Yeah, I'm actually half Singaporean. My mom was from Singapore. She migrated to Malaysia when she was 6. Back then, Singapore was actually part of Malaysia, blah blah blah. So I've always had this affinity with Singapore as well. But yeah, this whole thing of like picking on people, I think that happens a lot in Malaysia as well, where one majority group picks on the minorities. And in Singapore also, it's kind of like that. One big majority group is kind of picking on the minorities and stuff like that. It might be like bullying Filipinos in Singapore, and in Malaysia it could be like bullying minority races and stuff like that. So that's a lot of similarities. We can learn a lot from each other. When you look at both countries, both are equally fucked up, but it's just fucked up in different ways. So there's a lot of common ground, and I think the music can actually, music and art can actually break those barriers and like kind of bring us together and sort of like teach us a thing or two about living decently and sharing land, or just sharing in general. There's no more sharing. The only sharing that happens is on Facebook, and it sucks.
So yeah, dedicate this song to all my Singaporean friends. Satu Singapore. Singapore belongs to Malaysia. Chinese go back to China. Boomy boomy all the way. We'll make a country. Let's get. Lee Kuan Yew cannot have son. Go Chok Tong cannot have son. Dr. M got many son. Boomy can have 4 wives for fun. 2 bridges is better than 1. We got better hor fun. You got lots. We got lots and lots of sand. You don't have any sand or land. When you die in Malaysia, we bury you underground with worms. When you die in Singapore, they dig you up and burn you with the worms. They got no religion. You got no religion, yeah. We have so many religion in Malaysia. We have Islam. We have Christian. We have Buddhist, Hindu, and Yahudi. Singapore ada komunis. Semua gang Jinping di sini, yeah. Oi, 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 brown power! Brown power! Muhiba! Muhiba! Thank you.
There was a trend in Malaysia in the 90s where a lot of bands started singing English, and it was like just that, it was a trend, and I think it didn't come out that well. I mean, if you compare my Malay to some of the bands singing in English, I think that my lyrics make more sense and sounds a little bit better than them singing in English. I'm not saying that that's bad or anything like that. When you look at Japanese bands singing in English, they've got their own little quirky way of pulling things off, and it sounds good. So maybe those bands, whether they are Malay bands or Chinese bands or whatever, that sing in English, that didn't sing too well in English, maybe that's a bit of the charm there. But it was a trend nonetheless. In the 90s, all the bands wanted to be English, and somewhere in the later 2000s, Hujan and all these bands started singing Malay, and then you got Couple coming in with Malay and all that, and it's all like, oh, pop, we got to bring back the language into our music, blah 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 blah. But we did that at the different times, so I think that's the reason why we've never been successful in that term, never been commercially successful, because we've always tried to avoid what the trend is. So at that time, 2002, people were still singing in English. We were like one of the only underground bands that were still singing in Malay. And it's funny because we were a Chinese fronted band. We had Azmil as our drummer. He was the only Malay, and then it was me and my bassist were two Chinese guys singing in Malay, and people found that really weird. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be a Muhiba country, like supposed to be a one Malaysia country back then. 2002. I already knew. We already thought of it as that one Malaysia thing. So just sing it in Malay, but no. I think it's also because you wanna reach a wider audience as well, and it's the national language. If you sing in Malay, you're reaching a wider crowd as well, and it's the message that you want to deliver. I don't want to preach to the converted. I don't want to. Well, that's the reason why Panda Hit Curry came out, because Panda Hit Curry just wanted to like pissed off all the liberal people and stuff like that, because liberal people as well, they go like, oh, we can make a change and blah 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 blah, and then they, just fucking rich assholes. Actually, they're just like middle class assholes, that middle class or upper class assholes that suddenly grow a conscience and suddenly think like, okay, we do all this activism shit and all that. So Panda Hit Curry is to counter that whole shit, whereas Ben's Bitches, the Malay part singing in the early days was supposed to, it was very vulgar, but it was also very toilet pure, very juvenile. We were much younger than, that was more than 10 years ago, but it was also to sort of show Malay people that, look here, there's an alternative to what you're doing as well. You can just go butt crazy and celebrate everything, and the part about breaking down the barriers is very subtle. It's not through the songs, but it's through the fact that these two Chinese fools are just singing in Malay and having a damn good time. It looks fun. We hope that other Malay people, Malay bands and all that joined in and all that, but jaga cool.
Semasa.
It's funny because like the word hipster and shit like that came out recent couple of years, not too long ago. But before that, I remember in high school, we had punk kids, we had metal kids, we had hip hop kids, we had like, we had all these scenes, all these identities, and I mean, it's good that I guess everything now comes under one roof and you're all united and all that, and kids can now just mix together. But at least back then, you kind of stood up for something. You kind of said that, like, okay, I stand for this. So I don't know whether I'm liberal or conservative or something like that, but I know when something is not pure. I know when something is fake. I know when something is bullshit. I know when somebody is trying to force shit down my throat. So, anti all of that shit and all that. So I know what's right and I know what's wrong. I don't know whether I'm a liberal or a conservative. That's what it's up to people to label me. I don't mind labels as well. People call me a crazy guy, you know, some people call me an asshole, some people call me a nice person, some girls say I'm a good lover, I don't know. But you know, it's for you, it's for the audience. It's everything I've ever done is for the audience. It was never for myself. Well, it was for myself actually. I was having a good time. Yeah. This whole interview is contradicting myself. Let's start over again. Let's start over. First question. Okay. My band's bitches started in.
Inilah lagu BM ku yang dituju kepada Papa Lu. Mesti dia punya kotak busuk kerana dia berbulu. Kasih.
I think I'm quite a confused person. I am very confused. And Malaysia does that to you. Another thing I think like the similarities between Malaysia and Singapore is that we both have kind of lost our cultural identities through globalization and stuff like that. And you know, I guess if you ask a lot of people around my age, they probably have a little bit similar views and stuff like that because they had similar experiences growing up in a much more friendlier place, maybe. I don't know. It's all relative in that sense. But yeah, identity is important, and I think that all the music that I make has identity. It is me. It doesn't sound like anything else. And that's good enough for me.
Kamu curi lirik aku. Wow. Buka itu YouTube, tengok pose hipster. Wow. Semua orang SS, tapi kau terlalu SS. Terlalu SS. Kamu ingat seksi, tapi semua dalam mimpi. Wow. Kamu pembunuh music.
Yeah, it has to sound like shit. And shit that sounds good to me, but sounds like shit to everybody else. Yes. I think that pretty much summarizes my music. So it's either you like it or you don't. If you do like it, it means you're as fucked up as me. If you don't like it, that means you're fucked up like the rest of them. So buzz off. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be that way, I guess, because like I see a lot of people kind of pandering to what masses want, to what the industry want, and all that stuff. And yeah, everybody wants to be on the cover or something. And, yeah. But frankly, it's been a pretty nice ride. I think we've had a lot of high points and low points in all of the bands, and it's sort of like if you were to give me a choice of mainstream success with one of those bands that made it in Malaysia, or you know, whatever I have right now, I'd still stick with whatever I have right now, because man, I've been on the front page of Harian Metro, man. Lyrics Saitan! That's what they said about Band's Bitches. Kugeran ini merosotkan tamadun Melayu. And thank you. Harian Metro for saying that.
Melodi kami penat, aku jamming sampai kering untuk cari nada ini. Semua orang SS, tapi kau terlebih SS, 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 terlebih SS.